This video is the start of functions. To start off with, we're going to talk about a relation, which is when we have two variables, x and y, and it's any set of points on the x and y plane. So if we're able to plot a point on a set of axes, it is a relation. A relation is often expressed in the form of an equation, but not all relations can be defined as an equation. Now, a function is a relation, all functions are relations, but the difference is no two ordered pairs have the same x coordinate. So what that means is, for each y value, there is only one x coordinate that gives that particular y value answer. What that means is that each x coordinate, each x value can only have one y solution. It can't have an x coordinate couldn't have two y values as its answer. To test this, we can do a vertical line test. So if you're able to draw a vertical line anywhere on the graph and it crosses the graph only once, then it is a function. So that's a really quick way to know if it's a function or not. We can also have the algebraic test. If the substitution of any value for x results in at most one value of y, then it is a function. So each x value can only have one y solution. Let's have a quick look at an example here. Which of the following are functions? We've got two equations and two graphs. So with the first, we're going to do the vertical line test. If I draw a vertical line at any point on this graph, does it only touch the graph once? Yes, therefore it is a function. Now if you look at B, if I draw a vertical line anywhere here, you see it touches the graph twice on that vertical line, therefore it is not a function. So it can only touch the graph once when we draw one vertical line. So on the first one, you see each of these lines only touch the graph once. On the second one, it touches it twice, therefore not a function. With the equation here, we've got y equals 3x minus 1. Now, if we think about that, is that a function or not a function? So can we put in, if we put in a value for x, say 2, is there only one y solution? And the answer is yes, there is. Okay, I can't put in 2 for x, so 3 times 2 minus 1 will always be 5. It can't be any other answer, therefore it is a function. In D, we have x equals y squared. Now with this one, can I put in any value of x and get, if I put in a value of x, is it possible to get two possible solutions? And the answer is yes. For example, if x was 4, that could equal 2 squared for y. But x being 4 also could have y as being negative 2 squared. Which means if x is 4, y actually has two possible answers. It could be 2, y could be 2 or y could be negative 2, and they both give the value of x as 4. That is therefore not a function, because for the x coordinate of 4, y could be 2 or negative 2. There's two possible solutions, therefore not a function. Okay, and that is the end of this video on what is a function.